Number 3, coilovers or springs and struts.
Holy shit.
Did
Ding,
we
ding,
hit?
ding, ding, ding,
Did we
ding. We
hit?
got
We got
a match on number 3.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Supporting type mod. One, it gets the feel of the car to be kind of what you want. With any type of stock setup with the suspension, they make it super soft because people have to drive these every day. They build them with
car.
they build them with the thought of commuter car. They build them with the thought of comfort. So the spring rates are really soft. The struts are really soft, and that's okay. Like that's not an issue. But if we're going for performance, you're trying to build a car, you need to be able to have that rebound on there and really have that type of response from your suspension, so that when you're cornering, or even if you just decide to drop it into gear, you don't want your car lifting, right? You want all 4 wheels, you want it to be stable. And 2, it just feels better.
That's
Like
such a big
driving
difference.
it around, and you feel the responsiveness. Coilovers, even the shitty ones. Like I had Rokers one time on my E36, and God, it was terrible. But going from like the suspension that I had before to the Rokers was night and day. And then when you get to the more expensive ones, like you can get a pretty budget one like Megan's or something, and it'll be nice.
Yeah.
But when you get to some more, heavy duty, industry specific type coilovers, the response on them is just amazing. And you have so much adjustability on them.
Yeah.
Right?
So that's what I was going to say is it's just like what I said about the exhaust is you can kind of go many different ways. If you're looking for budget friendly, you can still spend less money and get a new feel. And this goes even more so with most of the cars that we're going to be looking at for project cars are old now.
Yeah.
A lot of the newer cars, you're not going to have as much option to do these things. Like an E36 or an E46 now, you have to do coilovers because those things are shot. You're going to feel the difference even more so because that E36 would bottom out on any bump. And then as soon as I put the coilovers on, oh my God, it was snug to the ground.
Yeah.
So, and then when you do go to do it, you have that option. You can go super cheap, won't have as much adjustment, but you still get the feel. And then you can go middle of the road and have a lot of adjustability. And then obviously if you've got, big budget, you can go and buy the race kit
or some shit. Yeah.
Some race kit that's so unnecessary for street driving, but hey, you got the money, why not?
Yeah, why not?
It's also something that I would say is in that PG-13 realm where you'll definitely want a friend to DIT with you so that you can work on it together, do both corners at the same time. But you're still going to have to do a lot of research to make sure that you have the right tools, the right confidence to get in there and actually take that type of thing apart.
It's definitely between like PG and PG-13 because it can be done by yourself.